Have you ever noticed how a dog has the power to completely change your life from the very first moment you bring them home? Whether it's the wagging of their tail, the curiosity of their eyes, or the way they instantly make your house feel like a home, dogs have an incredible ability to burrow into your heart and never let go. As much as you may try to resist their charm, they break down your walls bit by bit, teaching you to love unconditionally, a quality that's becoming harder and harder to find in today's fast-paced, emotionally guarded world. Today, I'm excited to share with you why dogs are so much more than pets. They're life-changing companions who have an unparalleled ability to enrich your life in ways you might have never imagined. The day you bring a dog home is one of life's unforgettable moments. It's a blend of excitement, curiosity, and perhaps a little nervousness. You're filled with wonder as you watch them explore their new surroundings, taking in every scent, every nook, and every cranny with eager eyes and wagging tails. They're often a little unsure, just as you are, but the connection between you and your dog starts to build from that very first moment. There is something magical about this initial encounter, the bond that may not be fully formed yet, but the seeds of it are planted, and over time, that bond grows stronger and more unbreakable. As the years go by, that bond deepens into something profound. It transcends the simple interactions of feeding, walking, or playing with them. Dogs have a way of integrating themselves into the fabric of your life so seamlessly that you can't imagine your world without them. They share in your joys and your sorrows, and their loyalty is unwavering. You'll realize this most poignantly during those final, bittersweet moments when the time comes to say goodbye and they look at you with the same love and loyalty they've always shown. It becomes clear just how much of your heart they've claimed. It's often said that when a dog passes away, they take a piece of your heart with them. But I like to believe they also leave a piece of theirs behind with you as a reminder of the unconditional love you shared. One of the most remarkable things about dogs is their ability to teach us vulnerability and the beauty of unconditional love. In a world where emotions are often kept hidden behind walls of self-protection, dogs show us how to love openly and without fear. They don't ask for much, just your time, affection, and care, but what they give us in return is immeasurable. They remind us how to open our hearts fully, even when it feels uncomfortable or risky. They gently but persistently chip away at the barriers we've built around ourselves, and before we know it, they've broken them down entirely. Their presence, loyalty, and affection make it impossible not to reciprocate, and before long, you find yourself loving them back in the same wholehearted, unreserved way they love you. Dogs have this uncanny ability to win over even the most reluctant hearts. How many times have you heard the classic story of a parent who adamantly refused to get a dog only to become inseparable from the family pet once it arrives? Maybe they were concerned about the mess, the responsibility, or the commitment, but all it takes is a few days or even just a few minutes before that same parent is smitten. There's something almost magical about the way dogs charm their way into people's lives, even those who didn't think they needed a dog. It's as if dogs have a natural talent for sensing who needs their companionship the most, and they offer their love without hesitation or expectation. This love comes without conditions. Canines don't care about your flaws or imperfections. They don't care if you're having a bad day, if your hair is messy, or if you're wearing the same clothes for the second or third day in a row. In a world where so much of our self-worth is tied to external validation, how we look, how successful we are, how others perceive us, dogs offer a refreshing alternative. They love you for who you are, not for who you're trying to be. This kind of non-judgmental companionship is rare in human relationships, where emotional baggage and expectations frequently cloud interactions. But with a dog, there's no pretense, no judgment, just pure, unconditional acceptance. Dogs have an amazing way of breaking down emotional walls. As much as you may try to resist, their constant love and companionship eventually wear down even the strongest defenses. It's as if they have a sixth sense for detecting when you're trying to protect yourself, and they offer their affection so persistently that you can't help but let them in. Whether it's through their comforting presence during difficult times, or the way they eagerly greet you after a long day, dogs have an uncanny ability to remind us it's okay to be vulnerable. In fact, they teach us that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a strength, and that love, in its purest form, is always worth embracing. Another reason why dogs are so extraordinary is that they live in the moment. They don't dwell on the past or worry about the future. They're fully present in every single moment. Whether they're going for a walk, playing with their favorite toy, or just lying by your side, they teach us to appreciate the simple pleasures in life. Their enthusiasm for even the smallest things, like a walk in the park or a pat on the head, reminds us to slow down and savor the present. In our fast-paced world, we're often distracted by our phones, emails, and to-do lists. Dogs offer a different perspective on life, one that values connection, joy, and the beauty of here and now. Our canine friends are also natural protectors. Whether they're barking at a stranger to alert you of potential danger or simply staying by your side when they sense you're upset, their protective instincts are strong and instinctive. This protectiveness isn't just about physical safety, it's also about emotional support. Dogs have an intuitive understanding of human emotions. They seem to know when you're sad, anxious, or stressed, and they offer comfort in their own simple way. They might nuzzle you, sit close, or rest their head on your lap, letting you know that they're here for you. While human emotional intelligence can be complex and sometimes inconsistent, dogs seem to have a pure and unfiltered ability to connect with us on an emotional level. And of course, one of the most well-known traits of a human's best friend is their loyalty. A dog's loyalty is unmatched. They will stand by you through thick and thin, offering their companionship no matter the circumstances. Unlike human relationships, which can be tested by disagreements or life changes, a dog's loyalty remains steadfast and unwavering. Whether you're having a great day or the worst day of your life, your dog will be there, offering the same love and devotion they always have. They don't hold grudges either. Dogs live in the present, and if something unpleasant happens, like accidentally stepping on their paw, they'll be upset for a moment, but quickly forgive and move on. Humans often hold on to grudges and past grievances, which can create lasting tension in relationships. But dogs teach us that it's okay to let go of the past and focus on the present, where love and joy are waiting. Another underrated quality of dogs is their infectious positivity. They're almost always in a good mood, ready to play, cuddle, or go on an adventure. While humans can be weighed down by stress, anxiety, or negative experiences, dogs maintain a consistent sense of joy. Their positivity has a way of lifting the spirits of everyone around them. They remind us that life doesn't always have to be so serious, that there's always room for play, laughter, and love. In the end, dogs are so much more than just pets. They're family. They leave an indelible mark on our hearts, one that remains long after they're gone. Whether it's the joy of the first day you bring them home or the heartbreak of the last day you say goodbye, the memories you create with your dog become a part of your life story. They teach us how to love unconditionally, how to be vulnerable, and how to live fully in the moment. And that, more than anything else, is what makes dogs such incredible, irreplaceable companions.